Hey folks, Jayborino here, welcome back. Continuing Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne on hard difficulty. We're on the penultimate mission of the Alliance campaign, Chapter 5, Gates of the Abyss. 2 days later, upon the desolate plains of Outland, Illidan and Prince Kalthas prepare to assault Magtheridon's dimensional gateways.
Long ago, after Draenor's explosion, a brutal pit lord named Magtheridon rallied the surviving orcs and took control of Outland. Since then, his forces have grown strong.
How, Master? If most of the orcs were killed when this world exploded, how has he bolstered his ranks?
By using the very portals that tore the planet apart. Many of Ner'zhul's dimensional gates still stand, young prince. Magtheridon lures scores of hapless demons through them daily.
Then we must seal them permanently.
Yes. We will seek out each of the gates, and I will close them myself. Once they have been sealed, we will move against Magtheridon's Black Citadel and claim Outland as our own.
Alright, so he just starts. There's really nothing we can do about that, so we gotta try to defend him right at the beginning. Let's get these extra units over here. I guess let's hotkey Illidan for later. First order of business with him is to get rid of this Orb of Kill Jaden.
Demons are emerging from the gate.
Okay, so let's start getting some additional units and rally them over here to help us out. So I'm gonna grab priests, spellbreakers, priest adept training, archers, and we need gold. Okay, let's level up. Siphon mana, get Alar out. Let's back up here. I'd like to back these priests up, please. And we've got towers, so let's rely on them a little bit here. This is going pretty much fine for now. I'd like to get some more workers.
Illidan is closing the portal. We've got to buy him more time.
We're just really short on gold right now, so this is a little tricky. Let's move the archers back. Got more of them coming out. Eventually, maybe some Naga Myrmidon. I don't want to spend too much money because all these units, I think, are probably going to die by the end of this. Throw down some flame strikes here. We've got Alar helping us out, and again, we want to stay in a position where we can continue. Where we can continue staying under the fire of the guard towers. So this is working out okay. Let's focus down this Doom Guard. And I think I'm going to get a Dragon Turtle, because right after this I do want to go and attack, like, as soon as possible. Again, let's just keep backing up. We want to stay as far back as possible. I'm kind of surprised at how many of these footmen we've kept alive, especially priests try to stay in the back. Okay, I really hate these Fel Ravagers. They've got a lot of HP. Trying to stay alive here. Back into no upkeep, that's fine. Start getting Naga Myrmidon. I really don't like these Elder Voidwalkers. Let's get a Flame Strike right here. Try to take these out quickly. I'll see you later, Murgle Reaver. You did your best for us. Okay, zap these. We got to kill these Doom Guards. Flame Strike right there. At least try to not stand directly in that. And I just need some units right now because we're losing stuff. We can get Quaddle coming up here pretty soon. That's good. Okay, backup Spellbreaker. You are expensive. I guess we can eat something with the Dragon Turtle. 27 seconds to me means let's just run away for now and keep as much of this alive as possible. Illidan should be able to survive for a decent chunk of time, and we can Flame Strike directly on top of him. 15 seconds. Spellbreaker, again, let's try to keep you alive because you were expensive. Priests try to keep you alive. Illidan is definitely going to survive, so again, let's just try to keep alive what we can. 2 seconds, kind of kite him around, and then they all just die. So here's Illidan. Again, let's get rid of this Orb of Kill Jaden because it's conflicting with the Orb effect of the Mask of Death. And I could prioritize my inventory such that it prioritizes the Orb effect, whatever's in the upper left. But at the same time, I really don't want to keep that orb because it's just not that good. Scroll of Resurrection is excellent. So let's come on down here and resurrect whatever we can. Oh, okay, that's great. We just got a lot of our stuff back here. And then what I'm going to also do is take this base. I'd like to go and attack the orc base right outside of Akama's base as soon as possible. Rune of Lesser Healing we don't really need. Let's go ahead and pick this up. I'm going to take all my units and just immediately go down there and attack. What I could really use is probably another Dragon Turtle for the siege damage. Let's get some more workers. Bring them on over there. And there are also enemy dragons on this map, which can be really annoying. We'll worry about that later. Let's just take everything, and we're going to attack down in this direction as soon as possible. We'll hotkey you, Dragon Turtle. You're very important, and we bring in all of our heroes too.
Magtheridon's forces have besieged that Draenei village. If we drive them back, the Draenei will join us in our fight.
Okay, so let's just immediately go and attack Orange. We got plenty of units, so let's go. This is actually more units than I expected I would have at this point. So let's use our Dragon Turtle, attack here. Illidan, I'm just going to move you right in the front. Turn on Immolation Aura and transform. Okay, let's make sure that we've got our Phoenix out. The Draenei are up there too. Let's just throw down some Flame Strikes. So the magic immune dragons are going to be a real issue here, and we have to decide the best way to handle them. Now, aerial shackles won't work on them, which sucks, but what will work on them should be the Myrmidon's Ensnare. So that's what we're going to go for here. Let's go ahead and start getting upgrades. Let's keep getting more workers. These guys just stopped building. That's exciting for me. Okay, we got more crates there. We'll deal with that later. I think what I'll do is leave Illidan back at my main base to deal with attacks. We could turn off Immolation or save some mana, buddy. Okay, move on up. Go for the whatever's making units at this point. Valj has a level. Turn on Frost Arrows. Priests are doing their thing. Okay, keep building this faster. I'd appreciate it. And then let's start all of these upgrades to get +1. After we take out Orange, I think a lot of this is just going to come down to holding on and upgrading, which is going to require a ton of lumber, and I'm glad I have a lot stockpiled right now. Okay, let's attack here. And I'll just keep using Flame Strike to get rid of these like clusters of burrows and towers. Should be nice. Okay, Illidan, you're going to end up killing yourself on spike barricades. I'm going to run him back home. Just kind of sit him in my base for right now. And let's start getting some basic upgrades. Again, gold is an issue right now, but it shouldn't be in the long run. All right, you guys.
Let me do it.
And then I'm going to bring a worker down here because I want to take this base as soon as possible. Alar is virtually immortal as long as his egg is not killed. It's awesome. All right, and then we'll get rid of this little group, and we're looking good. I can't believe that building survived.
Master, Magtheridon must have discovered us. His orcs have already begun their assault.
Our forces must hold them back while we search for the dimensional gates.
Where are you guys going? Where are you going? Where are they actually going? I don't know. Okay, looking good. And then Kalthos break these crates.
I'll have it up in no time.
This worker actually made it. I'm very proud of you.
My people must be avenged.
Oh, cool. Okay. Wait, I actually don't have anything that's dead in this vicinity. Illidan, I'm very confident, can handle this himself. The next thing I want to do is start making towers to protect myself against dragons.
That's not enough, Prince.
Like that.
How did that
And then Illidan should be able to handle pretty much every ground attack himself. Okay, kill this guy. Just zap him, Vaj. I will leave this group down here while I rebuild some units up in this location. Let's just keep getting upgrades where we can afford them. And I can certainly afford them, so let's do it.
I grow impatient.
Break these crates, Illidan. Did I leave any crates up here? No. Okay, cool.
Hardly a challenge.
Let's sell that. Every little bit.
Draws close.
I am Akama, Elder Sage of the Draenei. Lord Illidan promised to rid us of our ancient enemies in exchange for our loyalty. These cursed orcs of Magtheridon, a terrible lord whose black citadel lies to the west. Under his command, the orcs hunted us to the brink of extinction. But now, with Lord Illidan behind us, we will fight back and retake our ancestral lands.
We also serve Illidan, Old One.
Very well, stranger.
Okay, cool. So he'll send some stuff out to help us attack every so often. This group is alive. We'll use them to attack more stuff later. Here, watery minions, go and scout some stuff for us. How about that? We can get this base set up.
That's not in the blueprints.
And I think long-term lumber may be an issue, so I'm going to just get some extra guys on lumber now, because, again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them.
No, not like that.
I can get another lumber mill over here as well.
How did that get
Well,
approved?
never mind. It won't fit. All right, super advanced masonry. All right, so we found green. Somehow they circumvented us and attacked us down there. I don't understand, but that's fine. I'm just under low upkeep, and I think that's fine. We just want to kind of stay there as long as possible.
We should move.
There are demons nearby.
Okay, well, we found
I'm on the job.
a dragon. Illidan can attack air even without a typical orb effect. The shadow orb is not a real orb in the way that it seems. It doesn't say that it allows him to attack air either. So that's fine. But he has an air attack, which I'm very grateful for. So let's finish this up.
What do you want?
And then let's repair, and I'm going to get some additional towers just to help me defend against ground attacks later.
How did that get approved?
And then let's also build some additional
Thought of
farms.
something better.
I don't know why my shift Q didn't really work there.
Elf would
It's
have thought of
fine,
something
though.
better.
Okay, that should do it. Guard towers, and then Illidan can just sort of hang out here for
people
now.
must be
Well,
avenged.
at this point, I think all I'm going to do is just sit in my base and keep getting upgrades. What I do need is a castle. We're going to stockpile resources in low upkeep. And what I'd like to do is make a large army, sweep green, and then there's another enemy base somewhere
blind, not
that's sending the
deaf.
dragons at us, and presumably other units as well. So what my plan is, like I had said, is to basically get maxed out after I have all my upgrades, get some additional production, and then we'll, I think, sweep the map of creeps, and then one by one individually take out the gates. Now, I think some of the gates are harder than others. If I remember, the upper left one is just the hardest. What has happened here? I think maybe this guy decided to make a return trip of lumber. It doesn't matter. That's fine. So these upgrades are happening. Man, that is so much lumber for +3. Well, it's good that I started getting a lot of lumber early, because that is certainly necessary. Can I cram a lumber mill in here just yet? Not quite. So we're going to have +2 everything, and then +3 for the Naga is on its way. Now, I think I'm going to need a lot of Myrmidons so that we can pull down those red dragons, because, again, I don't think aerial shackles will work. All right, they're going to come and attack us. That's okay. We also have a Rune of Resurrection here, so whatever we lose here really wouldn't be a big problem. So was Alar actually killed? Like, what happened to Alar, I wonder? Oh, no, no, I just summoned him. I have no idea why, like, Alar is actually gone at this moment. Okay, only issue is I won't be able to saturate this without going into low upkeep. But our income would still be better on 3 gold mines. Or I just simply build only 1 worker. No militia could be found. Oh, it overlaps. I see. Well, that's too bad. I don't know if I lost anything. Let's just grab this. I would like to attack sooner rather than later, but it would be better if I could, again, pretty much get maxed out on all my upgrades first.
I'm on the job.
And get, like, these remaining caster upgrades as well. So even just having a lot of production structure certainly won't hurt, because we're going to need to reinforce very quickly when we're attacking the gates, because the gates, as you saw with that first one, are actually quite challenging and will probably require like a full army. Okay, good. So this is for... Okay, Spellbreakers are included here. That's all that really matters to me. This is just archers. That's interesting. How do we upgrade the armor of archers then, in that case?
Waiting on you.
Yeah, it is leather armor. It's just not listed here. Let's grab these. Like I had said, lumber. We've got +3 though for the Naga queued up, so we're all good. Okay, so now let's get a lumber mill here, and as long as we have enough lumber to build units in the future, I'm happy. And like I said, I'm going to stockpile units, or stockpile gold, because the idea is we want to make, pretty much go from 0 to 100 supply, and then try to smash our way through
No.
enemy bases from there.
Let me do
Here,
it.
return your lumber, buddy.
You want me to do what?
Another guard tower. Yeah, it's this long-term lumber, man. It's killer. I am excited to make a bunch of quaddle. Quaddle, I'll probably make 8 to 10 of them. They'll help us kill the dragons as well. Why do I have vision up here? Did Akama do something that gives me vision? He must have. But yeah, I think we just make a lot of Myrmidon, which we're going to need for front lines anyway. And then the archers are just going to have to take them down. Also, Snapdragons could be okay, but I can make more archers because they're less supply, so it really doesn't hurt. Defend, I don't think really matters because everything does chaos damage. All the demons that are coming out are going to do chaos damage. It's all going to be chaos damage. Okay, let's grab mithril plating. And then advanced steel arrowheads for our archers. I think I'm going to wait for the next enemy attack, whatever it might be.
I'll have it up in no time.
And it's green.
Demons nearby. Easily.
Mana burn here. And again, he has... Oh, that's weird. They were, like, perfectly surrounding him, and then they just decided to go and attack elsewhere. I think this is... I'm trying to figure out which one is the real one. He didn't, He's not going to be able to do much anymore. The tower spam is working. Granted, tower spam is not nearly as effective against orcs, fel orcs, just because they do full damage against these buildings. But it all worked out. Here, return your lumber, then come on over here and repair and do your thing.
You want me to do what? An elf would have thought of something better.
Okay, go super advanced masonry now. We'll be in good shape. I also need one more farm
No,
anywhere.
Let me do it.
Okay, so I'm thinking... I guess let's queue this up again, because we're going to need a lot of archers, and I need lumber to build quaddle, and I also like to get mastery training on priests. Control magic, I don't really think there's much that's being summoned here, so that's not necessary. I could also do magic sentry so I could scan around the map. But again, I would rather hold on to my lumber.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Alright, so Illidan was absolutely fine in that
Interrupting my calculations.
context.
I'll have it up in no time.
Gonna need a lot of towers again to defend ourselves against purple while we decide to attack green. I'd like to wait for green to attack me one more time, but I also need to build a lot of stuff in the meantime. So with these two, that's good for, Spellbreaker survivability and then archer damage. Now, we do have decent lumber income still. You can stop repairing there and just give me more trees. Okay, so let's start getting quaddle. So that is 8. I could even get 10.
Job's done.
That's probably a bit superfluous, though. I think 8 is good. I mean, honestly, they're really good units. Most of the orcs have heavy armor, though. The warlocks have medium, so they'll take extra damage. The orc raiders have light armor, so they'll take extra damage. These have heavy. These have heavy. Okay. They're also 3/3, which is why I felt it was important that we get mastery upgrades. Sorceresses, I could also polymorph. Some of their frontliners, I can't polymorph the dragons, though, so it's not nearly as good as I think I would like. Also, the abolished magic on the quaddle is going to be so flippin' good. Okay, let's get 2 groups of Myrmidon. We have a good amount of priests already sitting with this group. Let's get one more. Another Spellbreaker. And then I do have another barracks, right? Yeah. Hotkey here. And then archers, because again, we have to take down these dragons. This should push me up into high upkeep to total supply, and around that time, I expect green will attack me again. At which point, again, I'm gonna wipe green, I'm gonna wipe purple, then I'll wipe the map for creeps, and then what I'm gonna do is make individual cuts throughout the video, because what I'd like to do is ensure that I have towers set up at each of the portals, and you don't need to sit through that, because once the orc bases are dead, there's literally no threat anymore. So that'll be absolutely fine. Let's go ahead and move up to right outside the green base so that we can poise ourselves to attack when the time is right.
I'll do my
I
best.
see some infernal machines I hate. Can they attack air? Let's go find out. I bet they can. They can't. Yes, they can. Of course they can. Get him, Quaddle. Okay, back up, get healed. Oh, this is actually really nice. Being able to kill this thing without it summoning the Infernal is really flippin' fantastic. And then once we get maxed out, we can break out the Draenei. Okay, very nice. Still no, I don't know. Okay, Vaj, coming to break and break and break. Still no attack for a while. We're getting into high upkeep like I had mentioned, but, you know, what can I really do? Archer, move on down. We just rally straight to Kalthas. We have a Manual of Health.
My people must be avenged. What's the whole?
I think we give this to Vaj. I mean, probably Illidan, actually. I mean, Illidan is not going to have many survivability issues already, so... Because he has lifesteal as well. Let's put this on our weakest ranged hero, Vaj. Okay, and then let's grab a set of Naga Siren. Actually, no. I need Myrmidon. Let's hotkey these fellas. Let's break out the Draenei. Here goes a Kama, so I guess let's just attack with him. I don't understand.
Strangers, the wretched orcs nearly had us this time. If you seek to put an end to them, then our bravest warriors will assist you.
Our bravest warriors will assist you.
Is it time?
Okay, let's hotkey these fellas.
How can this old way help?
Well, I'm not thrilled to attack into this base the way it is, but I think we want to again go with a Kama. He's going up and around, so let's wait for him to draw out some of the defenses. I don't have enough dragon turtles, but it's too late. So here we go. Let's get Illidan down here as well. Illidan, please. Every little bit. Vaj, move on in. Dragon turtle attack here. Let's flame strike. Let's ensnare and ensnare. And then Quaddle, I want you just attacking the dragons, please. Okay, looking good. Let's get a Larvac out. Got a level on Cal, who's taking a lot of heat, but we can self-heal. Illidan's up here with the Draenei. Let's just move him straight through this base to meet up with us. I think we're through. We haven't even lost that much supply, surprisingly. Okay, Illidan, let's go ahead and change you up. Naturally, we're getting attacked at this exact moment. We should be able to take these out, even though we might lose. We're going to lose 2 or 3 towers.
You're interrupting my calculations. How did that get?
Suppose we could try to repair them. They might. He's going to like focus down the towers that are repairing, or the guys that are repairing, but that's okay. Stop it. Okay. Well, we lost one guy. Cool. Repair, 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 repair.
Yes.
Back on lumber. This base is gone. Keep attacking Myrmidon, and let's go ahead and hotkey those, because again, I need those to bring down dragons. It's just crucial. So I'm going to build, how many Quaddle did we lose? Not that many. Let's get more Quaddle. And Myrmidon. We have our support forces of, I don't really need more Myrmidon. I have my support forces of Blood Elves, which is mostly archers, priests, and spellbreakers. What I don't know is where do the dragons build from? I would like to figure that out. I got a good amount of, okay, they come out of the Bestiaries or maybe the Spirit Lodge. I doubt the Spirit Lodge. There we go. And then once he's brought down... Perfect. We should probably go for the altar next, and I also want dragon turtles. So I guess we want to focus down Bestiaries primarily. All right, so without this base, I think I'm going to have to click these guys to build them. I'm going to build bases everywhere possible. There's no reason to wait. The Myrmidons are killing themselves on spike barricades. That's just priest mana. That doesn't necessarily need to be used. Keep going. We didn't even have to use Metamorphosis, did I? Yeah, no, I used it. Okay, we lost some priests. We can get some more of them. Got some crates. You know the deal. Break the crates. Crates. Let's hotkey our heroes all together. Illidan's got a slot. Vaj has a slot. Kale, I think, is fine with what he's got. Bring up protection +4. I mean, yeah, again, Vaj is vulnerable constantly, so let's do it.
I'm on the job.
Point the way.
Okay, everybody get up here. Dragon Turtles, come on over here. Again, just rally straight to Kale. And unfortunately, a lot of our stuff is, again, just outright killed by spiked barricades, which maybe we can go and find a healing fountain or something like that. Okay, so let's come up here and see what this is all about. Break these guys out of cages. Let's just kill some creeps along the way. Let's get this set up so that we have income later when we feel like we're really going to need it.
Is that all?
I should just use the Quaddle exclusively to do this. I might lose a couple, but they're easy to rebuild, and Abolish Magic is so good.
Told us of your exploits. We will aid you in Lord Illidan's name.
Okay, very nice. I'm going to head over here now.
It shall be done. What ails you?
Get everyone up there.
You dare speak to me?
Hood of Cunning is,
Evil
I guess, Illidan or probably Vaj, actually.
Is it time?
Because that's intelligence and agility, right? Yeah, so Illidan's items are really good, and I'm sort of just holding out for something for that last slot, but I don't know what. I don't know what I'm holding out for, but I hope it's something good. Could be another Fountain of Healing there, so let's come on up and around. The last orc base, I think, is at the top of the map, so we'll go for that, and then, like I said, I'll start making cuts
Right away.
until I'm set up to start, until I'm in a position where I want to start opening the portals, or closing the portals, rather.
We should move.
So let's come on over here. Fountain of Health is nice. I could wait for purple to try to attack me again so that I know their base is empty. We're also over the supply limit, so we can go ahead and hit this cage.
Saved our lives. We are yours to command, Blood Elf.
Okay, Myrmidons, you're hotkeyed. Quaddle, you're hotkeyed. Khadgar's Gem of Health is exactly what I was looking for on Illidan, I think. Okay, great. So that's 300 extra HP. It's like a 20% increase for him.
I grow impatient.
I grow anxious.
It's actually more than that. You know, if we added it now, it'd be 20%, but now it's even more than that. Here's purple. This is perfect. Dragon Turtles back up, please. You're very important. Let's get the Quaddle in there. Let's take this out. Now, I did get a Draenei Seer, didn't I? I don't know where he is. I want you hotkey with my other folks here. Okay, that was a joke of an attack, which means it's time to go. I'm very concerned about large amounts of dragons.
Yes, my friend.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, Dragon Turtles attack here. Okay, here they come, so let's ensnare these. Oh my god. Ensnare, and just gotta ensnare them all. We gotta do it. Illidan, you're gonna go on Immolation and Transform and get you right in the front. We're getting Whirlwinded on as well. We have to kill these dragons, and then I think I'll be in better shape, but like, oh my god. Quaddle, you need to get in there, and we need more archers, and we're gonna need more Myrmidon. We can get some Snapdragons as well. Okay, let's focus down the dragons. Maybe this, to me, sort of is indicating, like, you're not necessarily supposed to be attacking this base, but we've got Quaddle here. Kill this one. He's very low HP. Okay, we've done it. I didn't even lose as much as I would have thought I would have. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, we're rallied up to Kael'thas, which is great. Get in there. There's probably going to be some creeps around the portals as well. I suppose I can go and reveal those. We know that it's the bestiaries that we should be focused on. Bosch has a level. Wait a minute. Turn this off. We want you exclusively using Healing Wave, dude. And back up here. Alar is still alive. Seems like Ensnare is pretty crucial for this. I don't know if, I mean, again, the Quaddle are okay, but not against that specific damage type, so. Okay, so I'm waiting for Dragon Turtles. We're just diving deep into this base. Illidan doesn't have Transform. Turn off there. Ensnare. Get some more Myrmidon. Dragon Turtles? Yes, okay, that's what we needed. So Dragon Turtles, you're just going to come in and start focus firing production structures. That's all we need you to do. Quaddle, start getting rid of these. Their hero might come out soon. He shouldn't spawn with enough. I don't think he'll spawn with enough to Whirlwind immediately, but I don't know. In fact, let's dive onto the... snare here. I think we should dive onto the... Oh, well, he's back anyway. Anyway, kill it. Kill it anyway. It's fine. Illidan can handle this guy.
Hardly challenge.
Unclear which is the real one. It's whichever one of these is attacking these Quaddle. Speaking of Quaddle, make more of them. Also, Naga Siren, I think, could be really good. Dragon Turtles attack this Bestiary, and then this tower, and then the Town Hall, and then the Bestiary. They'll work their way through that eventually. Healing wave yourself, dude. I wish we can get more of these guys. There may be a way to do that. Okay, Akama is here to help us clean up. Never mind, Akama is now turning around, and he says, do it yourself. Thanks. Really appreciate that. Okay, so how we doing? Gold mine is nearly collapsed. We could pull those workers off to be the ones that end up doing the, doing the building. Can you guys just come over here and kill this? And then Myrmidon I have more of, so let's make sure they're hotkeyed. I don't have that many more of them. We're bleeding units, but that's okay. We're doing fine. Tower, and then Bestiary. And then Barracks. Okay, so that's one base down. Down here is a portal. We got creeps that were in this general area. I do know that there's stuff that we can pick up down in this base, and I don't know what. I'm pretty much all set in terms of items here. I could just go and break those real quick, and then sell stuff that we don't want. Though I'm very happy with my loadout on all these heroes right now, so I don't really care about the Claws of Attack plus 9. Here, Vaj, let's send you down here. We're going to break all these crates. And once you do that, we'll look back later to see what there is. If there's anything worth replacing, it's probably something on Vaj or Kael'thas. I don't think there's anything on Illidan that we would replace at this point.
Are there demons nearby? Of course.
Okay, purple is gone. I could take this base too if I really wanted to. And this is where, again, like I said, I'm going to start going around and locating the remaining portals. There's one in the bottom right, one in the upper left, and one in the upper right. And I'm just going to clear them out and I'm going to tower spam them. So what I'll do before I make the cut is just go around and actually do the creeping first. So like we have a nice force here, so let's come on down here. We'll go to the upper left. We'll see what's there. Could also take this base if I really want. Again, we're going to need to rebuild full armies in between each portal, so I figure we should do it. I think this is the hardest mission in the Alliance campaign, in my opinion. Okay, yep, there's the beacon. So let's head on in here and see what there is to do. I'm sure that there's going to be some enemies. We're going to need more Quaddle. We're just going to need more stuff in general. Where's this merman? Oh, he's here. Okay, so let's
people must be avenged.
Let's move on in and see what's in here. I'm not going to step on that beacon.
Work on this gate. Kael, I will need you to defend me, just as before.
I hate this. Let's just use Metamorphosis. And again, I think this gate is meant to be the hardest one. Immune to magic, great. Can we eat them? No, because they have resistant skin, right? Yeah. Heal us! Oh, it's so good. Okay, and Vaj, what have you found?
I grow anxious to act.
She can't even get in.
Yes.
Please.
By your command.
Can she get through here at all? Rune Bracers.
Brilliant.
That's 33.
In Sorrow's name. For the
I think that's going to cause them to attack her if she does that. I gotta wait for them to move out again, I guess. Ooh. Cool, so we can get Draenei Seers here. That's really good. These guys didn't drop anything. Break, 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 break.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
will shall be done.
Okay, well, whatever was in here, we're not going to be able to get because these guys are in the way. Can I attack these barricades? There's no way to get them to move until they move out, so... Vaj coming up here. Claws of Attack plus 12 is great, so we'll just swap out what she's got.
Brilliant.
Nothing down there. Rune of Shielding will be good for when we actually start this attack. And let's take this group, and we're going to go clear out the next one. And like I said, then I'll make a cut once I clear out the last two areas, at which point I will have built a billion towers in each of these locations to make this go
No, not like
at a
that.
reasonable pace. So you guys come on up here. Not at a reasonable pace, but like such that we can actually, you know, beat it. If I kill one of these guys, it's possible they will get mad and turn on me, so that's why I'm a little hesitant. Vaj, come up here, get your claws plus 12. It's a nice little addition for you. Let's get some more Quaddle. And then I think Illidan and Kale alone can probably clear out these areas. But again, I think the upper left is probably the hardest area to clear out. But let's just clear them out. And again, like I said, I'm going to do all my creeping now.
Cover me while I attempt to close this gate.
Pull your jets. We're going to do that later.
I grow impatient.
Just use Metamorphosis again. Mana burn.
I sense something elusive.
We're in a Fountain of Mana. That's interesting. Okay. Yes. I love the Abolish Magic. It's so good on those Quaddle. Quaddle is just like the most cost-effective unit, especially because they're flying. So flippin' good. Alright, let's grab this. There we go. Now you can join our other group, or just come on down here to the next one, because that's where we're going next. Okay.
What's the holdup?
Illidan, break and break.
We should move soon.
Kale,
I feel
break,
itchy.
break, break. Greater Scroll of Replenishment could be good to hold on to. Healing Salve, not necessary.
Must be a badge.
Good to hold on to while we're waiting for the gate to be destroyed.
We should move
I might just do that
soon.
like while we're actively waiting. I could
Interrupting my calculations.
swap items out. Okay, so this is good. That's about to collapse. We can just transfer these guys straight up to the other one. We're in low upkeep, which is good for this point, I think. You all get on down here. Again, I'll leave this part in, and then it's just going to be a series of like boom, 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 3 minutes at a time, waiting for the portals. Again, I'll do all the building junk off camera. Kablam! Okay, you all come on up here. One of you can make your way up to join this group to mass build towers. And again, it'll be just too time-consuming to not do it off camera for you. What do we got down here? Voidwalkers and a Fountain of Health. We might be able to draw them over to fight under the fountain. There's a lot of unbuildable terrain. They didn't want you to tower spam, but we're going to make a lot of towers. Because again, I think especially that one in the upper left,
Master,
it's really hard.
final dimensional gate is surrounded by demons.
We're going to have a serious fight on our hands.
Do not fear the demons, King. In time, they will call you Master.
Sure. Okay, any crates? Get them. Break and break. What do we got? Dispel magic. Okay, well, that's for later. Okay, so, like I said, this is where I'm going to take a bit of a break. I don't know what's in these crates, and I can't get to them. I don't want to risk the Draenei being mad at me. Though, you know what? Maybe I'll do it again. I'll do all this off camera, because I got a lot of building to do. All right, see you in a bit. So maybe you thought I was exaggerating. No. We're getting crazy here. What I'm going to do is let's move our casters kind of to the back and let's just get this going because I spent a bunch of time doing this. I got this set up here, and then I got guys queued up to set these up as well. So let's get started. Here they come. Let's keep our units relatively preserved and not be afraid to back up where necessary. And as I lose supply, I just need to rebuild it as soon as possible. The Rain of Fire could be a little irritating. Let's go ahead and get Alar out as well. Okay, Vaj is getting hit. That's okay. We're looking good. Let's stay back just a little bit. Again, the Abolished Magic's going to be really, really useful. We've got some priests here to help me out as well. I could eat stuff with the dragon turtles, maybe. Unable to devour target. It doesn't even give a reason. It just says unable to do it. These guys are trying to make a beeline straight for Illidan.
Gate is closing. Fight on, my warriors. Job done.
Okay, now we got Maidens of Pain coming through. Queen of Suffering. That's not a Maiden of Pain. Oh my god, they're taking my Myrmidon. How dare you? Okay, well, we need more of those in case we got air units that are coming through. That was some pretty nasty mind control there, if you ask me. Ah, I was ready for this. Ensnare them. Okay, that's a decent amount of these things. We got bigger ones here. Just is probably more of a problem. Back up Quaddle. Again, let's not hesitate to just fall back behind the towers. We have 1:30. These bigger dragons are definitely a problem. You know, hotkey the Quaddle and get them out of the rain of fire. Are these immune to magic as well? Where's Vaj? She's getting hit pretty hard. Back up. Turn on Mana Shield, I suppose. No, back up. No, Vaj. Ah, I was about to click it. I don't know the hotkey for Mana Shield offhand. It's probably N. Okay, that's fine. This is going really well, so let's just get her back out and rally her straight up to Kael'thas. 1 minute. How is this down here? Let's go ahead and boom. Boom. More Queens of Suffering. Let's just back up and save what we can. I'm going to have to rebuild this junk anyway, so let's just let them suicide into the towers for 40 seconds. I'm pretty sure they won't be able to kill us in that time. So we want more Quaddle, what do you know? Probably use more Sirens now. Myrmidon. Archers. Alar, you're doing good. Quaddle, just don't waste your lives. Just everybody stay back, because again, they're going to get drawn into these towers before they kill Illidan, because he's not hostile. So let's just kind of draw them further and further back into this. That's a lot of Infernals. Like I said, this one, I remember the upper left being really, really bad. So that's why I set all these up, because I really don't want to have to play this twice. Okay, do I have any other units here besides Illidan? No. 3 seconds.
I'm blind, not
Great.
deaf.
There's also a ton of there are just an absolute ton of items on the last map, so that's why I'm not going too nuts with my inventory right now. I'm very happy with how my inventory looks on all these units. I did break all those things, and I put rune bracers on Vaj. Got rid of that ring. Pendant of Energy. Belt of Giant Strength. We don't have any strength heroes. Goblin Landmines could certainly be useful, but I don't have any open inventory, and I went overboard with towers, so I'm pretty sure we are fine.
Patient.
Let's get on over there.
Will not be trifled
Vaj, come on up.
for the Empress.
Healing Salve, and there was like a scroll of regen or something. So not as many towers here, but that's okay. We just fight under this grouping, and we can kind of sit near the mana fountain, I'd say. And let's get some more priests, and that's going to max us out. I could also bring up workers. Like, I have a ton of idle workers. We bring these up to repair. It's like these guys just stay on auto repair. Well, those are down in the wrong place, but that's okay.
No, like that.
I could also make Tidal Guardians. Can these guys repair our buildings? I assume so, because it's the same faction.
I grow anxious to act.
Okay, and then we've just got the occasional units streaming in. Okay, let's just go ahead and start. Again, it would take a lot for them to push through this amount of stuff. The Maidens of Suffering really suck, because you can't really stop them from taking your units. No, Illidan, please.
I grow impatient.
Don't block him. How dare you? Okay, good.
Elves await. Is my
Priest,
aid required?
get in the back. Quaddle, you're going to get drawn ahead and die, but that's okay.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
No.
Here, you all can come over here and auto-repair for our next section.
Under siege.
Should move soon.
Okay, back up.
Gate is opening. More demons are charging through.
More demons are charging through. Okay, I'm silent. These silence, but these don't possess. It's the only certain ones of them possess. The beginning is never that bad, so I'm not too concerned here. I could also go ahead and throw down some inner fire. These are the ones that possess. Again, I don't have a... Are they mind control, I guess, technically? I don't have any way to counter that. I don't have a silence. I could maybe sheep them.
Defend Lord Illidan.
Okay, this is going fine. Throwing on some flame strikes. Aerodar coming through now. Those do a ton of damage, but are relatively fragile. Abolish Magic, man. It's really doing it. Here, back up. There's no reason that we need to not be fighting under the billion towers that we have set up.
Our town is under siege.
Get a Snapdragon. It's 3 supply. It's perfect. It's also very hard for me to even tell what's going on. I can turn off the health bars, but it's still kind of a mess. Look at all the dead bodies on the ground. It's ridiculous. I just don't stand in that. I'm excited for Reforged soon because there's an option to have it set so that only damaged units have health bars appear, which I am a really, really big fan of, and that's how I use it in StarCraft 2. Still a minute 20. Jeez, oh man. Back up. Let's make some more Quaddle. Coatl. Queen of Suffering. Woohoo! Archers in the back doing a good job. They're 3-3. Those do a lot of damage as long as you keep them away from the very front. Ouch. I'm not sure what just killed her, but let's get some more Naga Sirens. Why can I was going to say, I guess she was silenced. I was going to say, I would like Frost Armor, please. It seems like each one has a theme. Like, this one is... There's always a little bit of everything, but the last one was definitely Infernals. This one, there are a lot more vile temptresses, it seems like. Now let's back out here. This is starting to get a little dicey. 22 seconds again, though. We're in that situation where there's like no way that it could go wrong. So let's remake Quaddle and Archers and Myrmidon. Hopefully they won't get mind-controlled next time, because I need them to pull down air units where they exist. Might be going overboard with priests. Crap. It's fine. I'm not even really using my heroes that effectively here. Alright, so that's 3. Everybody come on down here. We're going to hang out, I guess, near the healing fountain for this fight.
Are there demons nearby?
Illidan, let's just move you kind of down there.
You're interrupting my
These guys on lumber. I didn't know how much I would need to set up all these towers, so... Back in high upkeep, let's get everyone down here. Sit by the fountain. Again, that upper left one, without towers, I think we would have lost our whole army. The amount of Infernals was just absolutely nuts. Here, come on down here. We're going to just be mass repairing like crazy. It's really exciting. Really exciting. It's an exciting Saturday for me when I get to mass repair towers. It feels like I'm playing Legends of Arcane. Are you trapped? Did you make it out? Oh, it's because I rallied them up there. All right, come on down here. Because we were rallying to Kale, and then he died, so...
What ails you? I am your servant.
Okay, I haven't made any sorceresses. I just don't know in what circumstance they would have been particularly good here. There we go. 2 supply. Get a Murgle Reaver. Let's go. Should I even wait for Kale? I think let's go. I think I got enough stuff. Famous last words. Get on there, buddy. It's already been like a 50-minute video. This mission shouldn't take that long, but it does.
As you wish.
Only 3 minutes left, though. Don't worry. Air unit's gonna get roasted by towers.
Theroden has called in his reinforcements.
Man, Kale's sounding so brusque. You hear him?
Theroden has called in his reinforcements.
Let's hotkey these Myrmidon. Go ahead and mana burn him. Go ahead, see what happens. Nothing is the answer. You're doing nothing. You're not even attacking the towers. Yes, workers! Your time has come. A barrel? Oh my god, wait. Nothing. Well, at least you can say...
The gateway is closing. Hold fast, my warriors. Our victory is at hand.
The final gateway is closing.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at this guy. He's going straight for Illidan. I guess I could throw some priests around him to heal him up. Is he back? Get up there, Kale. Well, if I don't have to use these other units, I'm not gonna. I wonder if these guys have actually been... Let's attack it once and then repair it. I think it got repaired too fast by other stuff. It's inner fire time. Let's go. Unleash the beast. That's what inner fire is doing, right? It's unleashing the inner fire within someone. And you're not casting it on them. You're allowing them to cast it on themselves for the cost of 35 mana. I turn that off. Minute 17. He's getting kind of low. I should probably just move my army down to intercept whatever's coming out of here. In case he just... I mean, they really like mana burning him endlessly. Though he doesn't have as much mana as he does HP at this point, so I don't think he could get mana burned to death, even if the enemy wanted to try to do it.
It's my
I'll go back on heal now, please. Eridar. Yeah, I think this one was like Vile Temptresses, Maidens of Pain, and this is Eridar, Warlocks, and the upper one was Infernals. Again, those were like the themes. And then occasionally you get some Doom Guards. Quaddle, you're really good, but we don't want you just sitting up in the front, just letting yourself getting killed. Okay, looking good. Yeah, ooh, ugh, yuck. Elder Voidwalkers, they're gonna go straight for Illidan, it looks like. Again, we got a priest on top of him, though, so he's fine. And then they just run into towers and just eat arrows. Oh, there's Infernals here, too. Heroes are all in fine shape. Again, they've all got really good items, too. It's really hard to imagine something that we're going to find in the next mission that would be better, unless we get Crown of Kings to replace our Medallion of Courage and Hood of Cunning. But everything else is great. Maybe a Claws plus 15 could be pretty good here. All right, tough mission down. Honestly, most of the mission is not that bad. It's defending the gates that can be really tough, and that's why I said, I didn't want to risk losing and then having to play it all again and record it all again, so let's just make all the towers. Didn't take that much longer for me.
We've done it, Master. The dimensional gates are all sealed. There's no way for Magtheridin to call reinforcements now.
True, but his standing forces are still considerable. Assaulting his Black Citadel will not be easy, Gale.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Wonderful. Is there another interlude? I remember there being a lot of interludes in the Alliance campaign. No. Okay, Chapter 6 next time. You know, fun little subversion on it being called the Alliance campaign, because we got the Blood Elves, the Naga, eventually the Fel Orcs, I guess, and the Draenei, all under Illidan. It's a weird alliance, so it makes sense. All right, thanks everyone for watching. We'll finish this one up next time. Bye now.